Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your prenatal mini ball core workout. So in this workout, we will be using the mini Pilates ball. If you don't have one, you can check out the link in the description below to find this one, or you are welcome to use a towel folded up. That will give you a little bit of that resistance. It's not quite the same, but it should be helpful. This is a great tool for prenatal, but also postnatal. So it is one that I like to use. All you need for this workout is your ball and a mat. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we are here on the mat and we're gonna start with just some breathing. So I'm not currently pregnant, but I did just recently realize as I was filming a postnatal one for this and also a regular core workout with the ball that it would be helpful to have a prenatal one as well. So not pregnant, but I have had two babies, two pregnancies, so I know how important that deep core is in pregnancy. Also as a prenatal, postnatal trainer. So the ball is a great tool for that. Again, if you don't have one, you can push against the resistance of something like a towel, or if maybe you have a kid, a toddler with a ball, that will work as well. So we're gonna start in a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. I'm on the mat. If you are in that third or second trimester, or even first where you're not that comfortable in that, you can sit in a chair, totally fine. I just want you to sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, and let's do that TA, transverse abdominis, deep core breathing. So big inhale, expand through as we exhale. I want you to push your hands into the ball as you pull that deep core in. So if you aren't that familiar with TA breathing, you can check out the video I have for pregnancy specifically, but the idea is that we're expanding through that barrel all through our deep core, and then on the exhale, we're tilting everything and we're not sucking in this way or this way, but think about hugging that baby into your body and up, and also a gentle pull on that pelvic floor. So a little gentle kegel. I'm gonna come up on my knees. If that's comfortable for you, that's a good way to do it as well, but just so you can see my tummy a little bit more. So big inhale, expand everything through. On the exhale, as you push into the ball, everything in and up. And nice gentle kegel, right? Not here, here. Big inhale. So this is a great way to strengthen your core during pregnancy, since we can't do a lot of those traditional core moves, crunches and planks towards second and third trimester. Just this breathing on its own, but if you can add a little resistance with the ball, that helps too. One more. Pull it in. And I want you to just maintain that deep core connection, seated, knees, or in a chair, and just little pulses in, right? So you're not letting everything go, you're just getting a little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. So we're gonna stay seated. Again, you can be on a chair for this. And without rotating in our torso, because we don't really want to do that torso rotation in pregnancy, we're going to do a little movement of our arms to activate those obliques, but again, not twisting. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So I know these may seem boring. I even twisted a little bit on that, but just think arms, like you're pushing your hand to one side, but not twisting. One more each way. Last one. Good, and relax. I know that gets a little tricky because we want to turn, but just think arms are kind of pushing side to side. Let's go ahead and come down onto our side. So side plank, we love side plank because we can do them all through pregnancy if they're comfortable for you. Great in postpartum. Good way to heal while keeping without the pressure off that center core. So I'm gonna put the ball here. You can be on your knees or on your toes. It's totally up to you. You be where you are today. I'm actually gonna stay on my knees. We're gonna start down, ball in front. Inhale, as we exhale, pull that deep core in, hug that baby in. We're gonna lift and push into the ball. Inhale, exhale, push. Again, thinking about expanding, hugging the baby in and up, and then a little push. We're not leaning into it here. We're keeping those shoulders up. And let's go 4, 3, Totally fine to be all the way up in that full plank, full side plank if you want. I'm just gonna stay on my knees today. In both my pregnancies, that's where I did a lot more of my side planks. And relax, good, excellent. So I want you to stay here. I want you to take that ball over your head, and I want you to do a little reach. So totally safe to do lateral movement, reach, little leg lift. So as a bonus, we'll get a little bit of outer thigh, but we'll get a little obliques, keeping that core pulled in. Last 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Swing those legs around to that other side, and we are here. Let's start with that side plank. So all the way up or on the knees, hand down in front, not leaning into it. Big inhale, exhale, deep core in, push into the ball. Inhale, release, exhale, lift, hug the baby in and up, gentle pull up on the pelvic floor. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And relax, extend the leg out, take that arm over, big reach, and reach. Reach, flex that foot, we're getting a little outer thigh, but also those obliques. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And relax, good. Stretch through those sides. Let's come onto all 4s. So from this position, a lot of times what we talk about in pregnancy, we're gonna put the ball under one hand. We don't wanna be in that full plank or even here without being at a real incline, because it's putting a lot of pressure on that abdominal wall in the center. So we usually say in the 2nd or 3rd trimester, once you're really showing, to avoid those full plank positions. If it's comfortable for you to be on all 4s, this is a great way to get that core working without all of that pressure, because you have some extra support. So we're here. I want you to do a big inhale again. Exhale, deep core breath. Push onto that ball, push hard. As you pull up. So again, watch my belly. If you have your towel, you're not gonna have as much resistance, but you can still push down. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Give your belly and your hips a little bit of a break, and your wrists. We're gonna do all of that on that other side. So we're here. We're here. Big inhale. Exhale. Push down. Push down, pull up. Remember, hug your baby. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And relax. Again, stretch it back however is comfortable for you. Give those wrists a little bit of a break. 1 more thing. We're gonna stay in this position. We're gonna put the ball between our knees. So we're not gonna lift those knees into a bear plank like we normally would. It would be okay if you're in that 1st trimester, but usually in pregnancy, again, that can still put a little bit of pressure. So we're just gonna lift up, but as we do, we're gonna squeeze in with those inner thighs. So again, deep core breath. Squeeze it in, lift in the core. Again, 1st trimester, if you feel comfortable with it, you can do a little lift. But again, for a lot of us, as we're showing more, that's gonna put a little pressure down the center. So we usually just wanna keep the squeeze, keep the lift. Last 2. 1 more. Think you're pulling your baby up. Hold it here, make sure you're breathing, and little squeezes in. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Stretch that back, knees out to the side. Big stretch here. Awesome job, mamas. So again, I know some of those seem easy, but if you can really focus on that push against the resistance of the ball and pulling in of that deep core, hugging that baby in. Sit if it's comfortable for you with those knees out, because we just got those inner thighs. Get a little stretch. And make sure you check out all of my other prenatal workouts. I have a lot of prenatal core, including broken down by trimester. So you'll know what to do in that first versus that second and third. Reach it over. Excuse me. I don't know if that's ever happened in a video. Maybe it has. I'm just looking right at my really bright lights, right? And breathe. Good. Couple rolls through your back. Make sure you get more of a stretch on your own. I do have a prenatal stretch. I know we feel it all the way through, especially as that pregnancy goes on. And breathe. Thank you so much for showing up today. Remember, in pregnancy and always, we just want to show up and move our bodies, be where we are today. If you showed up, you are successful. One big deep breath in and out. And that was your prenatal mini ball core workouts. Great job, everybody.